Hello, DOBBS, and welcome to another live on Saturday night. And hope you all can hear me out there. I am having a little bit of audio problem with my earphones, which I'll try again. I think. But if you can't hear me, let me know in the comments below. Anyway, I just want to announce the winner of the last week's contest, and just want to show you we had locums and clinic insurance, and it's a very important topic. And let me share the entire screen here. So you'll see we had a session, which is a very good talk with Jafar, and also legal opinion on Puan Fasliza. And then we asked you to comment on in the YouTube why you think medical indemnity is important. And I think the most relevant and the best comment is from James Good here, because we are not infallible and better prepare for any eventuality. I mean, sometimes we take it for granted, but that's when that befalls us and we are not prepared, that's when there's disaster. So James, I think you've got the best comment for the YouTube video, and I need to know your real identity. So can you please message me, direct message me, and we will send you the smart doctor card. Okay, and I'll also give a doctor card for Sukdashans for his very kind comment on saying that it was a very useful and timely topic, and keep up the good work. Thank you very much. So for those kind words, you'll also get a free doctor card, and this is what it looks like. Yeah, okay, with a smart chip inside with NFC. So when you tap on it, your listing will come out on the recipient's phone. I just want to also tell you some updates. We went out on email today, and if you are submitting your listing, it's free. Just look at submit an entry. It's best to use a laptop or big screen device like an iPad or other tablet, and you hit submit an entry. And if you're not listed before, this is what you should do. If you're listed before, don't submit an entry. You just log in and you'll be taken to your existing entry where you can make changes. The important thing is we have now allowed you to enter social media IDs. So you can enter Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, and YouTube. So if you have a Facebook page, for instance, you can add it in and the very nice icon will come out. Okay. But this is my own listing. So I've got links to my Facebook page and my LinkedIn profile. So you can see it comes out as very nicely configured icons. So I just want to show you some other examples of users of our Physician.my listing. And here are two rheumatology colleagues, Dr. Yip Swan Sim. Now, Dr. Yip practices at two hospitals, my own hospital where I'm practicing, Subang Jaya Medical Center, and also Puchong Specialist Clinic. So she's got two locations. You don't need to print two contact or business cards, two phone numbers, and you can put in brackets which one applies to which. Okay. Now, some of you has pointed out that the working or business hours are only for one location. Yes, that's true. That's the limitation of the system. But you can put in the note section your clinic hours for the other location. So that's what Dr. Yip has done. All right. And you notice the geolocation will have pinpoint where the clinic is, as well as where the hospital is. So it's easy for people to locate you. And here's another example, Dr. Benjamin Chia, another rheumatologist. So he's working at Pantai Hospital, but if he hasn't updated his other hospitals like Sunway, he could do so. Note that he's put his telemedicine profile in the note section. So actually, if you got a widget from telemedicine providers or anything else, you can put it in the notes. Okay, so that helps as well. All right, so actually very nicely done. Okay, so um, that's the update I have for you. It's in the email. So if there are any questions, feel free to ask now. If you have any comments on the or feedback, this will be the contest for the third week. Okay, and we'll give out another smart doctor card for the best comment in terms of feedback for our Physician.my website. So tell us what you think can be improved, what are the good things about it, and any feedback would be good. Now let's see if I can get Sukdarshan in. Now he's supposed to join me. Okay, yeah. Let's see if I can get him on here. I've also changed the format for browsing the directory, and I just want to know whether you prefer the previous one, which was a slim plus. You can just see the names. You got to click on it, then it expands. Okay, this one is the more like a business card kind of format. Okay, so here, if you click on browse directory, you'll see the listings like a contact card. Okay, so I've also said that if you've got a profile image, it will come out as well. Sometimes it doesn't crop very well. Sorry, Margaret, but you'll have to re-upload a picture so that it crops better. Okay, right. Let's navigate to the next page now. Here we go. Now, when you browse the directory, I have to say it is random. Okay, so it is not in any order. Um, this is to give if you just sort it out forever by always by alphabetical order, for instance, then it's always the same people you see. But it's sort of random. And this is Andrew Chin, who was our first Smart Doctor contest winner. So this is Andrew's listing here. So he works in the Bagan Specialist Hospital. Okay, he's put his contact line, his email, okay, clinic hours, and again the geolocation, so patients can easily get directions in Google Maps on their device. Okay, and if you put your business hours, you know whether you're open or closed for business. Okay. Now the thing about the profile image in this kind of template is you have to have something in the notes, the biography section. Otherwise, your profile image may not appear. Okay, but it will definitely appear in the directory section. Okay, so this is what it is. This link is what will be shared when you tap on the recipient's phone, and it will be transferred by NSV. So it's almost instantaneous. If they don't have NSV on their phone, they can scan the QR code so that the recipient can also get the link. And with the link, they can save it as a bookmark or save it on their home screen or even add a contact directly to the phone. So it's a digital way to share your contacts, so you don't have to waste some trees and leaves and so on just by using not using a normal business card. Okay, so Sukdashan is supposed to join. Shan, are you there? Can you turn on your camera or allow your browser allow your microphone. Your microphone is not allowed. Unmute. Okay. Bring it on screen. Hi, Sudarshan.
I just managed to come back from my parents' home.
Oh
Sorry, I'm
yeah.
late.
Well, welcome. Where you're in a house now?
Yeah,
Your
I'm at
your
home. I'm at home. Parents are
yeah.
in KL.
Okay, that's good. Anyway, we had two winners last contest, so I've just chosen you as one of the
Oh,
winners
thank you.
because you were the first to comment, and
Thank
there
you.
was another comment which I thought was very good. So I thought we just select two winners, and we'll send this to you. I hope you can make use of this in your clinic.
Thank
So
you.
I
Yeah,
think if
I will.
patients always ring, how doctor, how can I contact you, or what's the
Mm,
number? They keep forgetting. You give them
mm,
business cards, they will sometimes lose them and so on. So with this sort of thing, you get it directly into the phone.
okay.
So your profile listing can be saved on the home screen, and it actually becomes like an application or web app. So they can always click on it and open up, and they can refer to it for phone or appointment line and so on. Okay.
Thanks.
I think you were telling me you see a lot of patients from the B40 group.
Yeah, before, but
Yeah.
they have very good phones. You'll be
Yeah,
surprised. Yeah,
that's what I
the
think.
young
You can
young
say, oh,
kids.
well, you may be B40, but everyone has phones nowadays.
I saw a girl yesterday with a Pro Apple iOS 13 Pro.
Yeah, people don't
And she's
stinge
only
on
a student.
phones.
She's
Whatever
only
you
a
say,
student. Yeah,
they don't stinge on phones, and
yeah.
there can be very nice ones. And most mid-range and Android phones have NFC nowadays. Only
Yeah.
thing is you need to swipe down the Android menu and make sure that it's turned on.
Okay.
Okay, but for iPhones, the NFC is always turned on, so it's very easy.
Okay.
You tap and you just transfer. You click on the Safari, which pops up, then it takes you to the web page. Android, you just have to make sure the NFC is on if it's not on, and then you tap. And the tapping also for Android is a little bit different. Some phones are in the upper part. Okay, you tap on the upper part. Some phones like Samsung, you got to tap in the middle. Okay,
Oh,
so you
okay.
you get that. How do I send the card to you? Shall I meet you somewhere in
Yeah,
Subang, or shall I
I
mail
think
it to you?
your headquarters are the same where we met for the. You remember you
Oh, I
put that.
never mind. You message me. What's your preference? Yeah, if you're
Yeah,
dropping
then
by,
okay. Thank
I'll
you, thank you,
happily send you the card.
thank you.
If you're not able to come, I'm happy to mail to you.
Okay.
So the other winner was James Good. I'm not sure who James Good is. Uh, on the You can see on the screen. This is I like this one. Why should we have medical indemnity? Because we are not infallible and better prepare for any eventuality. So I thought we'll have two winners. You, Shan, because of your kind words, and you were a very one the one to post it first 6 days
Oh, I
ago.
see.
So we'll give you credit for first past the post, okay? And James Good for the best phrase. So I think we got two winners. James, if you want your Smart Doctor card, please revert to me. Thanks. So how's life? And as you know, we see in Subang the cars have been back to the
Okay, increasing,
normal jam, and
increasing.
the huge number of people up and about. The business is
Federal
like
Highway,
packed.
Federal
Yeah.
Highway is packed. I went along the Federal Highway, took the
Mm.
Kerinci link to my parents' house, packed. And people are racing. I have all that usual back to the base, bad old habits of tailgating, flashing lights. They seem to be in
Yeah.
more hurry now. Probably is the stress. I don't know.
It's really double park. I
Yes.
was just driving round and round, and to find a park to buy some dinner just now.
Subang,
And
Subang, is it?
yeah, it was just very almost impossible in
Yeah.
SS15, and I just
But
worry the crowds are just. I'm sure there will be a surge of cases again, but hopefully all
yeah.
remain quite mild.
Taipan is packed. We try to go through Taipan to buy some food. Packed. So we just bypass the place. USJ
Right.
10.
Yeah, it's awful. Anyway, life is becoming normal.
Mm.
I just had a very 1.5 hour chairing a session between some Malaysian and Singapore doctors. So that was quite tiring. I'm sure many
Okay.
of you might be tired of webinars. There's so many going on. It's
Yeah.
like you Cast a Stone. That's another
Ah,
webinar here and there. Almost
I had two
the whole
today.
day, there are probably about 5 to 10 webinars happening.
Yeah,
I'm
so
sure we all
many.
can't wait also as doctors to attend real life meetings. I was saying, oh my goodness.
Yeah, yeah.
And we haven't traveled overseas for a conference for 2 years now.
Mhm.
I think it makes a difference for physical meetings and versus
Yes.
webinar. I mean, pandemic has shown us there is usefulness in webinars, but there's nothing like real physical
Yeah,
networking and
the
meeting
physical
in
networking.
person. Yeah, I think.
Basically, we are social being, social animal.
Yeah.
You say man.
What do you think? What are you looking forward to next year,
Me.
Shan?
Um, this is 2021. 2022. I hope to. I mean, visiting or traveling or what, Alan?
No, I mean in terms of
Work,
work-wise, how would it
work.
change? What do you think?
I I think work-wise it'll be the same
Hmm.
thing. Probably, I mean, with this, what you have got now, probably I can network with the patients better. I did not have another. I'm not unlike you because you've got so many SIM cards and you can sort of manage different phones. I tried with two phones. I had hell. I give up. I just give
Yeah.
up. I had to return the SIM card back. Uh,
Well,
Difficult, but
technology
probably
is always fun for me. I mean, it's just a
yeah.
hobby. Mm.
I actually like
But
playing with apps because it makes my mind work.
yeah,
It's
but I think also even for me, there's just a limit to what the you can take. So like online, I've turned down so many invitations to join in or even to
mm,
speak at
uh,
online meetings. It's just
okay.
become too much. So we just
Alan,
want
I
to
wanted
scale
to ask
down.
you for
Yes.
Android, what would be a cheaper Android apart from Samsung? I think you're in Xiaomi, is it? I can't remember.
Yeah, I think
Or Redmi.
we are still stuck in the Google ecosystem.
Mm,
So Huawei makes nice phones, but they don't support Google.
yeah.
So I think the Chinese phones are still very good value for money. So
Okay.
I think Xiaomi is going to be the big player. Okay,
Okay.
so I myself have a mid-range Xiaomi, which
Uh,
is the Redmi Note 10
Redmi
Pro. Yeah, I think
10
we
Pro.
shared it in the
Yeah,
Tech
I think I
Talk
remember. Yeah,
Telegram
TikTok.
section.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
looking
I think.
around to replace my Huawei P10, which was my second phone for quite some time
Mm,
until recently. Then I moved on to this. No regrets. It's an excellent phone. It
okay.
has everything for now. I think it's retailing for under 1K.
What's the maker, Helen? What?
It's a
Xiaomi
Redmi Note 10 Pro.
Redmi Note
10 Pro.
10 Pro. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good battery life,
Uh,
decent screen, quite good refresh rates, and it's quite
Screen.
smooth.
What's the size of the screen? 6 point something? No.
I think it's 6.5. I think 6.5.
Quite good.
If I'm not
Good.
mistaken. Quite a big phone,
Yeah.
bigger than my iPhone 12. That's
Oh,
my
yeah. This
12.
one.
I'm sorry, I'm using a virtual background, so
Yeah, I can
it
see.
doesn't show up very well.
Another
Yeah.
thing I want to ask you: how can you add your? I learned that during this pandemic. I learned how to use Google. I could, sorry, Zoom, and I could. I was the one who was planning meetings with my university mates. How do you change the background? Because in Zoom there are only one or two pictures. How do you add extra?
Depending
You have to
on
have
the
an
device
account,
you
is it?
use, if you're using Zoom, then
Uh,
it will allow you to add a virtual background or blur the background. If you're using a laptop, um, unless the laptop has got very low specs, then it won't allow you to. But
no, I
for
mean, how do you use a different background?
it's under the camera settings in Zoom. You
Okay,
got to
okay.
explore it. Yeah,
I'll look for it.
yeah. So what I'm using is a virtual camera called SnapCam. So it can you
Snapcam.
can uh, choose one of those filters which allow you. It works like a virtual background.
I
So
see.
yeah, but anyway, your background looks fine, even if it's
In
natural.
house.
It looks fine. Yeah, I like all the angles there and
The
everything.
usual house, terrace house. Sorry, terrace house.
Okay. Anyway, I
Okay.
don't want to bore
Yeah.
everybody with our banter going on. But
Okay.
I
All right.
think I would like
Thank you.
to announce the third contest. Okay, to win the smart card. Okay, who knows? Maybe one winner or two winners, or almost every week we'll have. So even you're not watching this video live, this is how to be in contention to win the smart doctor card. You, number one, please like this video, subscribe to our channel, and be listed in Physician.my. So if you're a GP or specialist, either in government or private practice, as long as you have a fixed place of practice, a fixed work address, so it will be your virtual contact card. And please leave your feedback on the Physician.my website. Okay, it can be brickbats, it can be positive or negative criticism, but as long as you make a comment on this video, and we'll select the winner and we'll announce it in the next session. Okay. So I hope this will catch on. It's unique, that it's a directory for doctors which is under your control. So you're not dependent on some third party putting up your details. Like some of the other like hospital directories or some of the other commercial directories full of ads and all that. This one, no ads. This is only put up by yourself, and you can make your own changes, and you can share the link with whatever how, but you can use your smart doctor card to any patient or colleague. When we attend physical conferences, we will no longer need to share paper
Yeah.
contact cards and say, hope I'll tap your phone and there it goes. Okay. So if you want one, there's a winner every week. And this week, you just visit Physician.my, be a user, and then post feedback as a comment to this video in YouTube. So I hope people will participate. Okay, so Shan,
Okay. Thank you.
before I bid you good night,
Good night.
we've talked long enough. I congratulate you again
Thank
and
you,
thank
sir.
you for your
Thank
support.
you. Thank you.
Yep. Okay.
Good night. Bye.
Yeah. All right. So I think we'll say good night, and I wish everybody a good weekend, and we'll see you in the next one. Yeah. Okay. I'm
Okay.
going to end the
Thank you.
broadcast now.
Thank
Okay.
you.
So I'll wait. See your comments below. All right. On the Physician.my website. Please leave us feedback on what you think is good about it, what you think needs to be improved, and whether you find it useful. And if you think you want a smart card, tell us why you want one and how it will help you. Okay. All right, Sean. I
Bye. Good
bid
night.
you good night. Take
Good
care.
night, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Live long. Sorry, live long and
Bye.
prosper.
Bye.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye bye. Good night.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay. Good night, everyone.